Hello and welcome back to the Abundant Joy Tarot. This is Ade, and I am here to bring you a quick Gimme a Sec reading, and we're going to jump right into picking the piles. However, if you would like to go directly to the piles, you can use the crystals to choose. Pile 1 will be the clear quartz. Pile 2 will be the yellow Aventurine. Pile 3 will be the Citrine. Okay, with that, I'm going to pull a few cards for each deck, and then we're going to go right into these quick Gimme a Sec readings. So the reading today really came to mind is just a message that you need to hear right now. So a message that you need to hear right now, and actually, well, I had 3, so I'm going to go ahead and go for it. And then just a quick message of what you need to hear right now. So for pile number 2, Spirit, just want to pull 2 cards here. We got 1. I'm just filling that one. And then for pile 3, oh, they're just coming right out. There's 2. Okay. And then we're going to pull 2 of the tea leaves. And I've actually got them spread out over here. If you can see that. So I'm just going to pick 2. I'm going to pick 2 for that. Pile 2. I'm feeling this. And this one. And then pile 3. This one. And this one. Okay. So that's going to be your tea leaves for the reading, and then finally we will pull 1 starlight card. So that's going to be for pile 1. And oh, they all came out at the same time. Okay, so pile 2. They need to know, Spirit. What do they need to hear right now? This one and this one. All right, so that's going to be your piles for your quick Gimme a Sec reading. Put that tea leaf in there, and that's going to be there. Okay. All right, so those are going to be your readings. You've got, there we go. Okay, clear quartz for pile 1. Yellow Aventurine for pile 2, and the Citrine for pile 3. So those are going to be your piles. You can go to the timestamp when you choose which pile you want, and I will see you in your readings. Thank you so much for joining the Abundant Joy Tarot. This is Ade, and if you wouldn't mind to please go down there and click that subscribe button. I'd be happy to have you be a part of the community as I continue to try to grow. So thanks so much, and I'll see you in your readings. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your quick Gimme a Sec. If you chose the clear quartz, this is your pile, and this is for pile number 1. Let's see what you have. So I'll pull the tea leaves and put them over here for right now. Your starlight card is New Beginnings. From chaos comes calm. Beautiful. Beautiful. So because this is saying new beginnings, what I'm hearing is that for some of you, you may have been dealing with a conclusion of something, an ending of something. And that may have been positive, or it could have been negative, because this is saying from chaos comes calm. So I really have the sense that there is some closure that has happened in your life that actually is going to be bringing you a greater sense of peace from this card here. So let's see if we can investigate more what that might be. I also get the sense of like when there is an ending, I'm just wondering if I'm feeling a joyous energy. Like there could be so maybe it's just the letting go of something, that it's a celebration. The 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups is about coming together within community, and there being celebration within community. You can see here there's sort of these hula hoops sort of represent sort of a playful, joyful energy. Now it's interesting though because of the expressions on their faces. Let's see what else you have here. You've got beautiful, the Queen of Wands. What an abundant, fiery, creative energy. And this one is so gorgeous with the peacock feathers. You know, the peacock can also represent, and I feel like because her feathers are down, there's a sense of like her coming into her own beauty, almost as if she doesn't really know her own beauty. She's holding on to this beautiful light, this beautiful flower, which is illuminated here. It's like, and I'm seeing it as like her inner light is glowing. But it's interesting because of, if you look at how these women are sort of looking at her, and then she's sort of off by herself. It's as if maybe there's, let me see what you've got. If they're interesting, the Hermit. Okay, so and this is about introspection, and I like how this is illuminated here because you can see that she's sort of holding her own light, and here she's holding her own light. So I'm getting the sense that some of you may have had some ending or closure with like a friend group, or even it could be a familiar group, like a family group, in which there was some, even though this is a joyful card, what I'm really getting is they're sort of off to themselves. And then you've got this Queen of Wands energy, which is like kind of a boss energy. However, in this particular card, I'm really picking up that, you know, you have this sense that you maybe in your situation that you in, you were not able to fully blossom. You were not able to fully open out your peacock feathers and show your full beauty. And so there was a need for you to sort of walk away from that and start a new path with some new energies, some new souls that are in more alignment with your current vibration. Okay, so that's what I'm really seeing with this reading here. It took me a minute to get that here. Throne, look at that position of authority. And I really feel like you have your own sense of power as the Queen of Wands. This really feels like who you are, and that you're stepping away from a group or some kind that wasn't allowing you to fully blossom. And then Spirit is really saying like you need to continue to go into introspection. I feel like some of you have already been doing that, but you need to continue to go into introspection so that you can really step fully into your energy, your Queen of Wand energy. Wow, you've got the Fan, which is romance, celebration, and party. So I'm really getting the sense here that your new beginning is about you stepping fully into your abundant, wide open peacock feather beauty. Okay. And then in order to do that, you may need to do some introspection, some inner meditation, and connecting with Spirit to help guide you and allow you to fully blossom into this beautiful Queen of Wands. And that is the Gimme a Sec that I have for you all today. This is a really interesting, lovely reading, and I hope that you have a joyful and abundant day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome back to the Abundant Joy Tarot. If you chose the yellow Aventurine, this is going to be your reading for your quick Gimme a Sec. Please remember to go down there and click that subscribe button or like or share to help us to continue to grow the channel. Let's see what you have. So your Starlight card is Phases. Shine even when you're not whole. Wow, that is truly beautiful. And I'm getting the sense here of, when we think about being whole, it's like, I'm wondering if some of you all, or really what I'm hearing is that some of you all may be dealing with some health issues. You may not feel physically whole in some way. You may feel a little bit off balance or off kilter. I'm hearing that the health issues could be either physical or they could also be emotional, in that you may be experiencing periods of time where you've got some heavy anxiety going on, which is almost debilitating for some of you. This sort of sense of feeling a little bit broken and not fully yourself, not fully shine in yourself. And this is saying shine even when you're not whole. So let's see if we can get a little more information here. But I'm really getting the sense that Spirit is wanting you to continue to kind of move forward, reach for and sit in your joy, even if you may be having some difficult times physically and emotionally. All right, and let's see what we've got. Wow. Okay, so you've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is an abundant card. It really talks about stability and financial stability, but also foundational stability. That is the 10 of Pentacles. It's a really lovely card to have. This man is sort of contemplating the rings of his life. So some of you all may be at a point where you have been through many, let's see, different phases or kind of aspects of your life, and then but you've kind of come to a point where you're at a bit of completion, but because it feels like you're a bit out of balance, there may be a need to figure out what you need to do next. The other thing that I'm getting from the 10 of Pentacles here is that the 10 of Pentacles also has a sense of generosity. It's like the financial abundance is so overflowing. There's a need for generosity, and I'm almost hearing that that generosity is coming to you. It's almost like that you may not be feeling that, but that the 10 of Pentacles is manifesting. Like this, like Spirit is saying that hang on, continue to shine no matter where you are right now, because this 10 of Pentacles is coming for you. This sense of security, financial wealth, and abundance, I think is going to be coming to you. And you've got the Page of Wands. I love this card because it really speaks to adventure. It speaks to moving forward. It speaks to a passion. And so I feel like the reason why Spirit is saying to shine even when you're not whole is because there's a sense of, there's an opportunity that's going to come forth, or a message that may be coming forth for you that is going to ask you to, I almost want to say require you to, but it's definitely going to ask you to have a sense of adventure about you. And that adventure is going to lead you to more financial security. There may be a need for you to take a little bit of a youthful risk, is what I'm hearing. A youthful risk. Interesting. And this says pay attention to your health. Okay, and that's what I was sort of feeling there in the beginning. This idea of not being whole, that there's a sense of health issues and peace and harmony. And I feel like your peace and harmony is going to be restored by this adventure. And again, this adventure can come as a message, an incoming message for you that is going to require you to either take what we would consider like an adventure or a risk of some kind. And Spirit is saying, it is okay for you to take that risk because it's going to lead you to security and lead you to a greater abundance. All right. So I hope that resonates with you. Thank you for joining the Abundant Joy Tarot. This was your quick Give Me a Sec. I will see you in your next reading. Okay. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your quick Give Me a Sec. If you chose the Citrine crystal, this is going to be your reading. And let's jump right into the reading. So you got outer space. Take the time to heal, grow, and expand. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Interesting. Okay. So you've got the King of Wands and the 8 of Swords. Okay. It's interesting because the King of Wands, who's represented as a female here, this deck has both a male and female king, and she has this magic wand, and that magic wand, I almost when you look at these two together, it looks like her magic wand is leading the magic to open the cage. The Eight of Swords talks about this feeling of being stuck, trapped in by our own stories, kind of our own making. This angel here has it's an angel, so she has the capability of getting up out of this cage, right? But something is holding her back. And because this card is saying, take the time to heal, grow, and expand, what I'm really seeing here is that you all have been dealing with some old stories that have kept you small, even though you're actually growing, but your world is small. You have become stuck in a certain place or mindset, I'm hearing, that is smaller than what your capacity is, what you actually hold. It's just like this angel is too big for this space. It's like you are a big fish in a small pond, and there's a need for you to be able to expand. This actually even says like heal, grow, and expand. There's a need for you to expand your horizons, reach out into larger spaces, shift your mindset so that you can receive more of, bring and manifest into your world more of the vastness that is who you are as a spirit, so that you can continue to grow. The King of Wands represents a sense of authority, a sense of prosperity, a sense of passion and creativity. And it's almost as like what I'm hearing from Spirit, just as I was saying that, is that creativity will set you free. There's a way in which your creativity can come in and loose you from this cage, right? Remember that the cage is of your own making in regards to your story. What you believe to be true will be true. So shift what it is that you believe or tell yourself about whatever situation you're in so that you can expand. Now, this here says happiness, flowers, happiness. And I feel like that is the result of coming out of this expanding and coming out of your cage. Wow. And a money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. And that actually makes a lot of sense with this Queen of Wands, because the King of Wands is going to be largely abundant, has the things that they need, successful, seen as successful, fully stepping in her full radiant power, right? So this is really telling me that you need to take the time to heal your stories, heal what it is that you're believing about yourself and your situation. Understand that you are currently a big fish in a small pond, and you need to expand into a larger lake, a larger body of water, so that you can swim more freely. And that can entail changing your ideas, changing your social circles, changing your work, changing what it is that you're spending the majority of your time on. Okay, she's a very creative energy. So this is a really beautiful reading. It's just really saying to me that you need to let go of some old stories and set yourself free, pile 3. Set yourself free so that you can really be in the path, in this money path that's waiting for you, and in this happiness path that's waiting for you. So I hope you have a joyful, abundant day. Thanks so much for joining me in the Abundant Joy Tarot. This is Ade. If you haven't already, if you could go down there and click that subscribe button and maybe hit a like for me, I would really appreciate it. And it will help to continue to grow the community. Have a great day, y'all, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye-bye.